another life and business innovation style meditation. I'm Ying Han, bringing you a yummy meditation in this busy street in St. Petersburg. And today we're going to do a meditation following our last video on emotional detachment. So if you haven't watched the last video yet, go over there and watch it. We give you 3 keys on how to properly do these meditations so that you're not emotionally detached. Because the challenge with emotional detachment is that it devoids you of living life. You're not able to live your life to the fullest or your best life or any of those Insta hashtags of living a happy life in general. You're not able to form proper relationships, intimate relationships at work or at home, and you're also not able to open up and actually resolve conflicts in a way that brings you closer to the person rather than apart. So without these things, you really are losing a lot in life and the experience of life. And so if that is your purpose and you don't want to feel anything, don't watch further, stop this video, go away, and just live emotionally detached and devoid of emotion. We will learn that it's actually not possible to be devoid of emotion. Anyway, so this video is about processing and just truly learning how to actually detach yourself from emotions, which is very different from pushing it away, ignoring it, avoiding it, slapping it in its face, and just moving it away from you. So in this video, we're gonna learn how to do that. And all you need to do is find a quiet space because there's so much noise around here right now. And just like the emotions, they're gonna be crashing into you because when you actually start opening up, you're gonna start feeling a lot more emotions. And if you know how to use them and how to process them through your body, you're not gonna be afraid of them. And chances are that you were probably hurt by a lot of them in the past. And the reason why most people are emotionally detached or have emotional detachment is because something happened and it did not go well, and therefore our bodies and our minds and our system was like, let's not feel this emotion, therefore we're gonna reject this emotion and we're just not gonna feel it. And it becomes a habit, and the habit becomes an ingrained unconscious behavior, and that behavior leads to the overall enjoyment in life. So if you're not happy with that, which is why you're here, then follow this meditation and start living the first day of processing and practicing this level of emotional awareness. So the 3 steps before is in the video before, and now we're in the 4th step, which is how to learn how to do that. So whenever you're ready, find a comfortable position and sit comfortably wherever you are. The sounds in the background are mimicking the rushing levels of emotions and busyness in our minds on a day-to-day basis. So focusing is really important on my voice and breathing. Every time you hear the beeping sound in the background, it's a cue to breathe in for 5 counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. So you hear the beeping sound, it's in 5 counts and out 5 counts. Whenever you're ready, raise your arms to the top, breathe in. 5 and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then now one side. 5, another side. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay, and then now, palms facing upwards on your knees, breathing in deeply in and out. All right, so first of all, I want you to connect to a golden white rumble of light all around you. Every time you hear anything, let that run through you. Let this noise be the connection to your inner core, your connection to your higher self, your wisdom, your fullness. Whenever you hear anything, just let that go right through you, carrying it with it any types of emotion, any types of feelings, any types of sensations. Let it go through you. Breathe in through your heart. And allow each breath that you take to run deeper and deeper within. And then as you exhale, release everything in your body that is being stirred up by it into the center of the earth beneath your bottom. Breathing into every single sound that you hear. And release everything in the past and the future. There's nothing else you need to think about except this present moment. Listen to my voice. Breathe out. Breathing in again. again. And release. And in again. And out. And in one more. And release. Every time you hear a beeping sound, let your breath go for 5 counts in. And then if you don't hear anymore, if you hear it, just let that trigger any parts of your body and breathe into those parts. And release and let everything fall to the ground. At the same time, imagine blue and purple light all around you. Blue and purple sound waves running right through you, cutting through anything in your body. Breathe that in. Let that suck out any stuck emotions, any emotions that you have had detachment or had detached themselves from your awareness before. It will allow them to surface into the present moment as you breathe into those emotions, breathing in. And as you exhale, exhale it into those seeds of fire. And allow the sounds to bring it through and out of your body, into the air, into the sky above, and let that go and fade and sphere and rise into the space before you and out into outer space. Allow all those sounds to go through you again in the next breath. Allow everything to fall beneath the surface. Everything to just fall beneath to the ground. All the emotions that have been detached, let that fall. You don't have to know what they are. Just breathing into them. Allow them to fall forth. Into a ball above you. Exhale it into a ball above you. Drawing it from the bottom to the top. Drawing in from your butt to your chest. And then pushing from your chest to the top of your head, into a ball above your head. Now again, going from the bottom, all the emotions that have been left behind, ignored, neglected, abandoned, breathe them in to your heart. Now move them up through your face into the top of your head. And again. Imagine all of it going to the top of your head. You don't need to know specifically what they are. Just know that you can do this. And allow any emotions that want to come forth today, right now, right here, to come through from the bottom of your body to the top of your head. Breathing in to the bottom. Using your breath to carry it to the top and breathe out. And again. Last few ones, breathe in. Let the vibrations of the sound move those emotions, move them out of your system, and bring them through to the top of your head. Let it flow through to the top. Last one. Now, put your hands to the top of this big ball of emotions that have been devoid of attention. And I want you to, using your breath, move it over your head and into the ground, sticking in and pushing it all the way down to the center of the earth. Breathing in as you move it. Slowly move it down. And then again. And exhale, move it down. Holding this ball and moving it to the ground slowly. Meet that energy wherever that is. Breathing in. And then push it to the ground whenever you're ready and send it down there with each breath, rocketing down to the center of the earth. thanking Pachamama, Earth Spirits, for annihilating and transcending these, transmitting these, and returning these to the center of the earth where it came from. Breathing in to the sky, from the sky, and sending these to the center of the earth. In your out breath, go. Breathing in from the sky, and send. Breathing in from the sky again. And again. Now, lift your hands, breathing in from the sky, and move this further and further until they completely disintegrate into the ground. And again, put your hands back on your knees, facing upwards, receiving from the sun, from the light, from the sky above. Fill yourself up with new energy. At each out-breath, expand that energy within you. Breathing in peace and harmony and safety and new beginnings. And as you exhale, expand that throughout your body. Breathing into again. Allowing each feeling, each sound to vibrate through you and spread through you and be with you. Breathing in. This new beginning, new tracks, new railroads, new sounds, awakening a part of you that is here and meant to stay. Receive this new part of you, receive this new you, and receive all that you can in this moment in time, breathing in. Thank you so much for being here. This is Ying-Han from Yummy Meditations for You. This is one way to process, and one of the most powerful and potent ways to process your detached emotions, and to be able to release them even if you aren't aware of what they actually are. One of the most important things is to process them. So if you do this over and over and over again, you will learn how to focus, you will learn how to get in touch with them. And if you take any of the meditations on this channel, you may also use them to process some specific emotions. In order to detach yourself from emotions, you've got to fully detach, and not a fake detach. You cannot ignore them, you cannot avoid them. When you do that, you're hurting yourself, you're just not facing the truth, and it is a very cowardly move, and it hurts you, and that is the sad truth. Not gonna embellish it or sugarcoat it. Emotions are a very powerful tool. It can either propel us forward and give us a lot of ambition and drive, or it can be something that hinders us and becomes a crutch and becomes something that actually holds us back. So you pick what you want your relationship with your emotions to be. I have no judgments. You are totally free to ignore your emotions, of course, and deal with the consequences. You know, it's your choice, and you may not want to do that right now, and you can continue living like this until one day when you realize you do want to do that. And for those of you who are ready to step up and step forth and face your emotions, I will highly recommend you to subscribe and to check out any of the videos on this channel. I'll be posting much more regularly, so as you follow along, you'll be really able to learn and experience your advancement in processing emotions, because that is the first step to being yummy in your body. You can embody your emotions, you can really be in touch with your emotions. You're not only more attracted, more flow comes through, more energy comes through, you're just more amazing. You know, you're fully you. You are not rejecting yourself in any shape or form, and therefore no one else will be able to tell you how much they rejected you, because so what? you've accepted yourself. And that is the journey. It is not a one-day thing. It is not even sometimes a 10-year thing. It is an ongoing journey that we love, that we embrace, and we'll see you next time. Love you so much. Comment below, subscribe, everything that you do to stay in touch. And I'm so happy to be here in Moscow bringing this to you. St. Petersburg. And I'll see you back in Hong Kong soon, in 2 days. Mwah!